Oh, it's immediate.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, my God. What did I do to myself by saying I was confident?
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Welcome to Krevat
Attack
Hot
Force.
Force. Whether you love hot sauces hot or you love them not, we'll help you find the one that hits the spot. Matthew, tell us about the hot sauce we're about to indulge in.
Well, what we're going to do is the Bravado Spice Company, Ghost Pepper and Blueberry. What does Heatonist say about this? Well, I'll tell you what Heatonist says about this. The bold heat and fruit flavor of Ghost Pepper plays a confident counterpart to the blueberries and raspberries that make the base of this hot sauce. A healthy dose of ground black pepper makes its presence known in the finish. Pours easily, so watch out.
It is made out of blueberry, white wine. White wine? That's delicious. Vinegar. Oh, wait. White wine vinegar. I take back the delicious. So it's blueberry, white wine vinegar, ghost pepper, sea salt, black pepper. There's finally in the list of ingredients I can get right, but I still found a way to mess it up.
Nothing like white wine, vinegar in the sun.
Tim Minchin, baby.
Tim Minchin, baby.
Oh, I overpoured and I'm not worried.
I warned you that it pours easily. It was in the blurb.
Worried.
I feel like we got to get through this fast while our guest is waiting in the green room.
L'chaim. Oh, it's so good. Oh,
I get hints of cough medicine.
what?
Grape cough, like grape, kids' cough medicine.
It tastes
The
so
berries.
good.
Like I don't taste liquid berry very often, so it reminds me of like a berry flavored Tylenol like kids were little.
It's delicious. I just always want to know, why am I the only one that ever feels the heat, even with these sauces?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
No heat in this sauce. It's
my
close
heat
to
is
I'd
almost
say
low
it's
for
a
this.
2.
No heat, though? No heat? I mean, okay, I'm okay, but man, I feel heat.
Just that ghost feel. It builds a little bit. It's nice.
It's on my lips is what it is.
It's not lip licking hot, Jeremy.
It is not a lip licker.
But I lick.
I had this recently. My wife made challah French toast for dinner. And so I wanted savory rather than like putting maple syrup and stuff on it. And I smothered it in this, figuring the blueberry flavor would come through. It builds to a heat when you have a whole plate of it. But just tasting a quick taste, I just taste the nice berry flavor coming through with a little vinegar kick at the end. Oh, I'm sorry, white wine vinegar kick.
I really enjoyed how the blueberry and the white wine vinegar and those flavors came in at the end. After at first I tasted nice deliciousness, and then I felt some heat and it burned me and it built, and then now I'm tasting those distinct flavors afterwards, which I really like.
I did some lip licking just to see, and I can feel the heat on my tongue more than I can in my mouth. So this is a good, if you do lip lick, then you get some lip lick heat. So if you like lip lick heat, you should lip lick heat by lip licking.
I like it.
Rate the sauce. I want to rate the sauce. Our new jingle is rate the sauce.
Because it's so yummy, I don't eat pancakes, but I'm making pancakes tomorrow just so I can put this on it. I'd say that's an 8 in taste.
I'm definitely going to go with 8 in taste. I love this sauce. Last week, poured a little bit of it on a fortune cookie, and it was wonderful.
Fortune cookie.
And for me, the flavor went away really fast in the taste, but so I might be a little lower and say it was more of a 7. But if we're averaging our averages, I'm not going to argue with the group being an 8.
And heat's a 1?
A 1? Give me a break. It's at least 3.
It's not 3.
I'll meet you at
I
2.
have trouble even compromising to the 2. I really do.
Oh, come on. If you compare it to J Jaguar, you're telling me that it's the same and it's a 1?
I had no heat reaction to either of them. I would say if I gave it to other members of my family who feel that those are hot sauces, they might be differentiate which one it is, but neither one of them hit my threshold of really reacting.
Well, I'm speaking as an other member. The J Jaguar doesn't bother me at all. The blueberry, I didn't need a coolant, but it definitely gave me some heat and some discomfort.
I'll let you have it too, just because you're my baby brother and I don't want to.
Let him have it too. Do I get a say? I don't know that I'm going to let him have it too.
Look at him. Look, he's pitiful. His little egg-shaped head. Come on.
I was going to say, look at those puppy dog eyes, but I really can't see his eyes because of the reflection of the glasses.
Oh my God, he's an egg.
Somehow I feel like I'm the butt of the joke.
That's good foreshadowing for our next sauce, Jeremy.
I actually figured.
But before we do that, we need to introduce our guest. Lee?
Today's guest is a friend of mine from the energy industry, Robert Wilhite. Robert's probably the most experienced hot sauce person we've ever had on the show. Robert, tell us about your hot sauce endeavors.
I've been an aficionado for at least 15 years. I happen to live in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, which is near the home of Puckerbutt and the Carolina Reaper, one of the top hottest 3 chilies in the whole world. And so I've been growing chilies, making sauces, making rubs, and just poisoning my body for many years. So it's been a great experience.
Matthew, tell us about the sauce.
From Ed's website, the Puckerbutt website itself, Chocolate Plague is a dark, sinister dive into extreme heat. Its deep smoky flavor and spice kick in immediately, and the aftershock continues even after the mouthfeel subsides. Don't let the name fool you. There's nothing sweet about this Scoville sauce. This sauce is straight from the diabolical mind of Smokin' Ed Curry and is made with our freak show pepper, the chocolate boutla, which is a mutant hybrid of the ghost pepper and the chocolate douglas pepper. This sauce's incredible flavor profile has an earthiness to the pepper that will delight you just before terrorizing you with Scoville body blows.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
What's in it? The chocolate boutla pepper mash, which is basically the chocolate boutla pepper with a little bit of vinegar. And then there's some more distilled vinegar and pepper powder. Whatever that
because it wasn't hot enough.
No, it never is.
Before we do this, while I'm still alive, I have to give a shout out to 2 fans that I promised I would shout out to. And that is Mila and Natalie Aldrich. They are 1st and 3rd graders, and they wait for our show every week. And I needed to shout out and tell Mila, I'm going to take your Yoo-hoo to help cool my mouth down.
When he was 3 until he was 50, Yoo-hoo was his favorite drink.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I've already gotten in trouble for trying to take her Yoo-hoo.
Rob, we do a 1/4 teaspoon so that we can be consistent. So when we tell people what's going on, they can duplicate it.
They're crazy enough to. Oh, it's a solid. It's not a liquid. That's nice.
This is the one week I'm not dreading this sauce.
Well, that's fine because I am. This is the one week I am dreading the sauce.
I am dreading this sauce.
I'm feeling really confident. I don't think this is going to do much to me.
Well, just be ready. I'm told by the personnel at Puckerbutt that it hits you immediately. There is no gentle rise to a plateau with this one.
Because it's so solid, I actually have a heaping 1/4 teaspoon because it's not a
I
liquid.
put the heat part back because
Yeah,
it
that
looks
was
so
a good idea.
hot. I'm so afraid.
I figured at that
I
point,
put the heat back.
how much deader can dead be?
Pain is
You do
good.
it.
Pain is
You do
good.
it.
Pain is
You do
good.
it.
Wow.
Mm.
It smells delicious. I mean, it just smells really good, fresh, peppery smell.
It reminds me of a very extremely hot sauce that I've had in the last few weeks, which is scaring me right now.
It does smell a lot like the Thor's Hammer, the I.O. Thor's Hammer, which is also mostly pepper with a little bit of vinegar. But I think this is probably going to be a lot worse than Thor's Hammer. L'chaim.
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 That is hot.
Oh, it's immediate.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, my God. What did I do to myself by saying I was confident?
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Oh, my God. God. It really?
Put it on your lips, too?
Oh,
On
no.
your lips. That
But it's
hurt
still-
before it got fully off the spoon.
Oh, yeah. That is instant
It's
heat.
starting in my belly, and I prep my belly with half and half and cheese.
Luckily, Jeremy's in the middle of dinner.
Jeremy's already eating.
Ooh.
Woo.
Hot.
Oh, I want to say, well, I still can, that it was tasty. It was really tasty. It was, but the heat.
Definitely the fastest, most intense heat yet. And I say
It's
yet,
still
meaning my
building.
entire life.
I think that I must be a nut.
I should have kept my big mouth shut.
I'll try it again.
With a big grin.
I'm glad I'm finally trying Puckerbutt. Oh.
Die with a poem on your lips.
Oh,
It's still not turned.
oh, it is not turned. My lips are killing me now.
That's the danger.
The most painful thing was the first 5 seconons. I wouldn't say it turned, but it peaked and then came down to like a super high level where it's staying at a super high level.
No, mine's still building. Not even close to the burn turn.
My throat is killing me.
Well, especially if you drink something.
Yeah, I'm looking at the water, but thinking it might be a bad idea.
I can't resist the water.
I'm
The
not
water
doing
is
it.
sexy. Look at the water looking at me with its ice floating in it.
First time I sweated.
Are you ready for number 2?
No.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
getting better.
My first serious belly burn. The belly burn is in full throttle.
This is everything burn. This is everything burn.
This is delightful.
My-
Rob, thank you for encouraging us to do this.
Yes. By the way, did I show you my little 4-pack?
Now, you want to see mine? Let me just lift my shirt up.
I do have a Pepper X in here too.
We will be doing a lot more Puckerbutt because we signed up for the one sauce a year.
A month.
One sauce a month.
The brain is
A
melted.
year.
The Puckerbutt sauce of a month, which is a great deal. It comes out like less than $10 a bottle to get it every month, to get some of the hottest, most unique sauces in the world. Because the people who make the hottest sauces buy their peppers from Smokin' Ed. So this is the place to get it.
I purchased my seeds from the Smokin' Eds for years, and he has an incredible supply of seeds.
We're going to put the link to his website in the description.
Next time I'm pop down there, it's only 20 miles away. Happy to pick up some stuff for you.
Uh,
I think I want to go just for the experience of being there.
I can't see you guys because my eyes are tearing up.
Well, Lee left. Lee is gone. So there's nothing to see. I don't know where he went to, why he went to.
He's AWOL.
Tissue. This time I had tissue by me. I was smart this time.
I got a whole roll of them.
My eyes are leaking.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
Is that even possible that your eyes could leak? Because they are.
It's called tears. There's a name for it. It's tears.
No, it doesn't feel like tears. It just feels like liquid squirting out of my eye.
Well, I have definitely experienced the burn turn. I mean, my mouth is still hot, but I am not in pain anymore. The only place I have pain is where it leaked out of my lips a little bit. Not full lip coverage because I'm not a lip licker, but where my lip is exposed to saliva, that hurts. But my mouth, it's still there, but it's not agony the way it was 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I did lick my lips.
Oh no.
My
Lip
older
Oh, no.
brother is a lip licker. Lee is a lip licker, like me.
Maybe it's the same gene as the brown eye gene, so both of you got the lip licker gene.
I can honestly say it's turned.
I am definitely out of pain, but it's not as bad as it was. It definitely turned in the sense that it's not as
It's
bad
on the
as
lower side. It's not gone, but it's on the downhill turn.
It probably won't go away for a while.
Right. Yeah. It's not going to be gone.
I ate a bowl of blue cheese dressing, so to qualify that turn, it took a bowl of blue cheese
That's
dressing.
true. You did.
Woo.
Many scoops, many scoops. Still hurts enough that I'm going to some yogurt.
I have not done the half and half, but I do have it with me.
Oh, reinforcements. I'm hoping that one of the reactions I have is I get hiccups from massive heat. So I hope that doesn't happen. The other thing is I start to shake sometimes, so we'll see what happens.
The
I'm
worst.
thinking this is a 7.
At least 7. How about 9.9? You said we can't do 10. Can I do 9.999?
Lee, you're our archivist. What is the hottest number we have? The highest hot number we've given?
We gave it twice,
No.
a 6. We gave it to Stargazer, and we gave it to Thor, but we did second quarter teaspoons of those, and I'm not ready to say I'm going to do that.
Yeah. Just a quick. So I would go further to say that not only are you not ready to do a second teaspoon, I have never heard you speak so deliberately.
His lips are still burning.
That's true.
I am definitely not doing a second shot. Even 35 people joined our call. It doesn't matter. Even if people who say that, I am not doing it.
I'm just so honored I could bring a whole new experience to you gentlemen today.
It is great to have you, Rob, to have someone who is experienced with this level of heat that is breaking ground for us.
I would have to rate this at close to a 9. And the only reason I wouldn't go to a 10 is because I think the Pepper X is even just a bit hotter. And wait till you try that self.
So I think for heat, I'm going to say 8. I'm going to go between the two of you. I mean, I don't know. I haven't had enough to see if there's how much distance there is between here and 10. It's a considerable amount hotter than Hellboy and Thor. Like I put Hellboy and Thor, I've been putting those on food since then. I'm not thinking, oh, what food am I going to put this on tomorrow? That's not crossed my mind the way it did for those. So I think it's a 2-point differential for that.
I don't have the mental capacity to imagine something being hotter than this just was. I'm saying 9, and I understand we're going to have to average it and find a common ground.
I would like to know the Scoville rating of this one. I don't know if it was on the website or not.
Wikipedia had it as 690.
That's too low. That's too low. That seems too low to me. One of the chili peppers that makes up this sauce is the Butte Jolokia combined with the other one, the chocolate chili, and those can be well over 1 million. So I would peg this one at least 1 million, if not 1.2 or 1.4.
And I figured it out, but we've argued for about a half an hour about the Scoville units on this sauce. So if you can comment below, tell us what it is. We'd really appreciate it. I will honestly say that I do not want to do a second quarter teaspoon. However, I am now willing to do another quarter teaspoon if somebody will do it with me.
Not going to happen.
All right, let's do it, Lee.
We're doing it. We're doing it. I wasn't going to be the one to make my brother go to the ER, but
Lee, we can't leave you out in the lurch.
Good luck, because I can't eat another 8 ounces of blue cheese dressing. I'll be too sick.
Oh, what have I taught myself into?
So I should say that what this is going to do to my stomach will contribute to climate change. So I feel really guilty right now.
One of the greenhouse gases.
Okay. Let this be a reminder not to have guests on the show that have better capability than we do.
L'chaim. I am to you guys.
Oh
no! I'm getting sweetness this time that I didn't get before.
You know, there's some even bits in there you can actually chew between your teeth.
I am chewing right now.
Big seeds.
Yeah. The teeth are burning. The enamel's coming off.
I got sweeter this time, and I'm really getting the smokiness more this time, too.
He's talking. I'm glad you can taste it, Matthew.
I can.
All I've got is heat. Forcing myself to taste it.
Lee, your head is falling into your shoulders, Lee.
I think your glasses are steaming up. Wow.
I'm hurting for
fall back on water this time.
I am doing nothing.
Oh my gosh.
More down my throat this time. Burning the top of my throat.
I feel like the smart one tonight.
Oh man.
My whole body is sweating now. Turn my whole body is like the top of your head.
Well, at least I was smart enough to clear the lips this time.
Huh? The worst thing is to let the saliva up. It's like doing a new shot.
Yeah.
Don't let it up. Here, I'm letting it up.
No.
Hey. Everybody, look at Rob. You too can be a guest on Krevat Attack Hot Scores.
It's fun.
I am having the ball of my life here. This is great, guys.
Before you go, Rob, I'm kind of I lost my opportunity because I know that you're involved like in climate change in the energy world, and it's not very often like I never get the opportunity to talk to somebody that really understands the science of climate change. And I feel like I let this opportunity slip. So maybe we should reconnect and you can help me out because I have nobody to talk to about this kind of thing.
You know, your brother runs a climate change podcast. I'm just saying.
I was going to say, but I'm always happy to talk to you too.
Okay.
You've been on the podcast, Jeremy.
I know, but I just love I relish in the fact that Lee wasn't not able to speak up. Defend himself.
I got him covered. I talked up for him.
Listen, we have to rate this now in taste.
Okay.
We have to average out the hot sauce level.
I'm sticking with at least 2 over with at least 2 over the previous. I'm sticking with 8 at least.
I say 7, but I'm
say 9.
compromising at 8 for peace in the family.
I may even come down to like 8.5 or so, because I want to reserve that 9.
I want to say also that considering it was so much hotter to me than everything else, again, for the second week in a row with heat, but this is a different level. I'm really impressed with the taste. When I first did it, as it was hitting me, I really paid attention to the taste, and I tasted some really delicious, just fresh pepper. It was strong, but it was so tasty. And I was really impressed by it. I was really impressed. And then I try to fight off the pain and focus on how we're enjoying the flavor, because I really did enjoy the flavor.
Lee, gasp once for I agree, twice for you disagree.
It's not about the taste. It's about the heat.
It's going to make your tomato sauce or salsa delicious.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't need that much of it either.
But then at this heat level, I find it hard to believe it's going to affect the taste of many things, because just a little bit, it's going to change the heat level to a point where I don't get nothing for flavor. I have to keep eating it straight like this every time.
You know what I would do with this sauce? Sauce like this, I would mix with teriyaki, a little lemon juice, and maybe some barbecue sauce, and use that, to marinate some fish before I grill it later that evening.
Wow.
And it doesn't take much of it, even the quarter teaspoon we just tried.
And not for my daughter's ribs, but for my portion, maybe.
I could see it as adding it to tomato sauce dip, like when I dip mozzarella sticks in a tomato sauce, or calamari.
I just did a nasty thing. There was a little kernel left, and I bit into it. I'm re-experiencing it now. I will say, in between gulps for air, that unlike other sauces where I can put it on a hot dog and put drops on a hot dog or dabs on a hot dog, dabbing, I can't do it with this sauce. It's too much. But where it's going to shine is put 1 drop in a bowl of anything to give it the heat I crave.
Captain Crunch.
Yeah, it goes great with oatmeal.
This is my King Vitamin tomorrow.
If it comes in a bowl, it needs this sauce. On taste, what are the tastes? I'll go with anybody else says. I didn't really taste it.
So I'm pretty high, 6 or 7. I mean, because to this extreme of heat, I was surprised by the amount of flavor.
I'm with you. It's a 7 or 8 because it tastes like peppers, not like a chemical.
Right.
Yep.
I am hardcore going 8, solid 8, for 3 reasons. And the 3 reasons is it tasted like peppers, but it tasted smoky, but it tasted sweet. It had 3 distinct flavors that just played well together at, again, a heat level that nothing else has touched yet. That'll put it in an 8 for me. That heat that the flavor could break through the heat. That was intense.
I'm with you, Matthew. I rate this 8, and I combine that with the smell. I mean, we all took a sniff test of this before we tasted it, and it was just a nice aroma. It wasn't overpowering. It was just perfect. And then the texture of the sauce, it's almost like a very thick barbecue kind of sauce. And to me, that enhances the expectation you have around taste.
Yeah, it's definitely a good mouthfeel.
I would say 8. I would say 8. I'll go along with 8 easily.
I'll just say 8 because I don't have the strength to argue at this point.
What I'm really looking forward to is when you guys can travel again and you come to visit Mom and Dad, maybe Rob can come up and visit. It's a 2-hour drive, and we can do this live with the peppers together. Maybe do wings or something with different levels. That's going to be so amazing.
Hey, Rob, don't you think anybody that watches and is enjoying this episode should hit that subscribe button?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Would you say they should go a little further and ring the notification bell?
Yes. Even better.
Rob, feel free to join us anytime you want. Please come back on
Krevat Attack.
Hey, yeah.
Hot Scores.
Oh, I love it.